Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. Listen, so today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. I'm thinking about going live, so um, just look out for a reminder. Look out for the what is it called? Whenever you the reminders, basically. I'll post it on the community tab, and I'll also upload the video that'll show what time the live is going to start. Um, it may be it may be in the afternoon. Yeah, so it may be kind of earlier compared to my other lives. Um, but I wanted to, we're gonna talk. I want to talk. I want to talk. Who's this? I want to talk about who is this thing standing behind me? Um, is that a man or a woman? I can't tell. Nowadays, honey, the men be shaped just like the women. Look at Corey. What's his name? Chris Jenner's man. Corey got hips, honey. The hips don't lie. I'm at your feet. Okay, that's whenever, girl. But whatever, girl. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Shout out to Shakira. Anyway, I think that's a woman. At least I hope so. Okay. Anyway, let me get our people business. Um, anyway, so yeah, we may be going live tomorrow, um, in the evening. I mean, in the afternoon. In the afternoon, evening. It may not. It's probably not going to be at night. But again, you'll see. I'll once I kind of figure out how I'm going to do it. Um, then you'll see. I'll post it in the community tab. I'll also put it up in the video so you'll see what time. Yeah, I'll put it in my Instagram story and also on Twitter. All right, y'all. So let's just get into some. It ain't really been a lot going on. Everybody been talking about Erica Mena losing her job. That's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Cause I got a lot more to say, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Drew Sidora's sister, Allison Jordan, wants a public apology from Courtney Rhodes for making inappropriate comments regarding her mental health. So this is what Miss Allison had to say. I went on RHOA to normalize the conversation on mental health. My vulnerability and willingness to share trials of overcoming PTSD, anxiety, and depression um, is to reduce the stigma and fear of those suffering in silence. No one has the blueprint of what a person looks like with mental health. What is normal? Shout out to Kandi. Was I supposed to show up in a straitjacket? Shout out to Kandi. Furthermore, I do not abuse alcohol or take any medications that I'm sorry. I do not abuse alcohol or take any medications that interact with alcohol. The statements Courtney Rhodes made on Speak On It was reckless, tasteless, insensitive, and ignorant. For Kandi Burruss to engage in such dialogue was diminishing. Shout out to Kandi Burruss. Mental health does not own a look nor concrete symptoms. Shout out to Kandi. It is my hope that Courtney reflects on her baseless, careless words and grows enough empathy to not only issue a public apology, but take the time to educate herself on the many forms of mental illness with the goal of never belittling. Am I saying that right? Belittling, belittling. Yeah, belittling. Is that how you say it? Or attacking anyone experiencing mental illness again. Girl, so I mean, I'm with Allison. And, I mean, girl, she said what she had to say. Kandi thinks that, girl, she didn't, you don't, Kandi thinks that in order to have a mental illness, girl, you have to look crazy. It's very weird because, like I said, girl, we are two. It would be different if we were having this conversation 10, 15 years ago, girl. But, I think it's still uncomfortable for some people. but the conversation is being had. And the simple fact that you have someone like Kandi at her big age talking about, girl, I mean, she ain't look like she was. Girl, it is let me tell you something. It is a woman right now that is walking around town with a Chanel bag, baby, wig right, makeup done, baby, with some Christian Dior flip flops on, or some Tory Burch flip flops on, and honey, you will look at her and think that her life is, girl, 100% together. But on the inside, honey, Miss Thing is going through it. It is a man right now who probably look like he work out twice a day. Body together, teeth together, skin together. Girl got an old nasty bachelor pad. Girl live in a high rise on the 17th floor. But baby, on the inside, baby, just a mess. You know how many times all of us have probably had to go out into the world and, girl, display a smile? How you doing? I'm fine. How you doing? And girl, but on the inside, honey, you just a mess. But people think, right? It's kind of like one of those things that I have to get out of to this day. Like friends who I may not keep in contact with like I should, but we never fell out. It's just kind of, you know how you lose contact with someone, but you think because you see a picture on Instagram or Facebook, social media period, and you think, oh, okay, girl, they doing okay. And you kind of like use that as your way of, I guess, getting out of just contacting the person to be like, hey, girl, how you doing? Got some call to check on you. So some things that we all need to work on. But girl, I know that we not getting down to no public platforms talking about, girl, you don't look crazy. Speaking of Kandi, oh, come on, man. There's a YouTuber. Her page is J Lee's Corner. Um, I don't know a lot about her. I think she used to do the show with Bondi and Jamie. Um, I forgot the other woman's name. Nisi, I believe. I can't remember her name. I think they used to do a show together. I think. Anyways, I think the strike is no longer on her page. But you know, girl, the word on the curb was that, girl, Kandi or her team, girl, gave her a strike because I guess she was the one who, or one of the few who actually screen recorded the live the speak on it with Courtney. Girl, that's some nasty work. And I tell y'all, that is whack to me. To give that girl a strike on her page over some ignorant shit that you said. I said the other day, Candy Slip was starting the show. I said it. Because your slip is starting the show, Miss Thing. Because you're upset because this woman played a clip. I don't know if it was an actual video. I'm not sure. I don't know. You're upset because this woman played the conversation that you had. And because you realized after it aired how you were going to look ignorant, and the backlash, I heard that was tearing y'all asses up when the video was premiering. I heard that was tearing y'all asses up in a live chat. And so you had to hurry up, take it down, and go back and re-edit the video. But you were okay with it being shown at first. But because of the backlash, you had to hurry up and take it down. But what you forgot was that the girls are screen recording in 2023. And so instead of you just taking your L, you decided to go after a small YouTuber compared to Kandi's numbers. And someone on the team, it doesn't matter if it was Kandi or someone's on the team. That is Kandi's ship. Okay? It all falls on Kandi. I don't care if Kandi didn't even know about the person who sent over the strike to the page. It's still Kandi's ship. She's the captain of that ship. And the simple fact that, girl, you are okay with possibly hurting someone's pockets, having something to do with someone's page possibly being taken down because you don't want to be held accountable for the shit that you said or the conversation that you engaged in. Because Kandi is not responsible for what Courtney said, but she's responsible for showing it. You got this woman who can take care of every fucker in the building, like she said. But because she felt like her pockets would be hurt, because she felt like something could happen to her name, even though she sat there and engaged in the conversation, she wanted to show and send a signal to everybody else, don't fool with me. When I tell you that is whack, 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 whack. And it just kind of goes into what people say about her being money hungry. Because the only pockets you're worried about is yours, even though you got more money than girl probably everybody on YouTube. Not really, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. She got a lot of money. But you are okay with coming after a YouTuber with 30-something thousand subscribers. You don't know if that could have been that girl's third strike, and they snatched her page down. But the only thing that you're concerned about is yourself. I don't like, when I tell you I was so disgusted when I heard about that. Now, like I said, girl, they say that the strike is gone, but it shouldn't have been there in the first place. I was so disgusted. I don't like stuff like that. And I've told y'all plenty of times, when it comes to YouTubers, and when it comes to YouTubers getting strikes, I don't have to know you, girl. I ain't have to watch your content. Well, it depends on what content you're putting out. Okay. But when I hear about people getting strikes and people pages getting taken down, girl, I take that to heart. Because girl, that could be any of us. And then when you hear about it, girl, the person who's handing out the strikes is, girl, someone who rich as fuck. It makes it worse because it's like, girl, instead of you just taking your L in silence and you, girl, being held accountable for what you decided to engage in and what you decided to show on your platform, girl, you want to start trying to low-key send a signal to everybody. Girl, I thought that was all three. I said, oh, girl, I thought that, girl. I'm watching the people walk girl down the street. I said, come on, poly relationship. It was a woman it's a woman and two men walking down the street, and I thought they were all three holding hands. They look like they're in their 50s. I was gonna say, come on. I mean, that don't mean nothing, but the first thing popped in my head was, girl, poly relationship. Anyways, girl. But yeah, I just think it's whack. I think it's whack. Girl, you should have just took your L in silence. And said, it just came out and said, you know what? I shouldn't have engaged in that conversation with Courtney. I will do better and educate myself when it comes to mental health. But instead, you try to yank it down, act like you ain't said it, act like you didn't engage, act like you didn't put the video up, and then want to start sending out strikes to people. Like I said, I think that was low-key a signal to other YouTubers to watch what you do, because, girl, if not, you could be next. Girl, that's some nasty work. Especially coming from a woman who's supposed to be filthy rich, coming after smaller YouTubers. That is gross to me. We could all, and we could all be in the same position as Jay Lee's corner. We really could. I don't like stuff like that. I don't. Because if you snatch our shit down, Kandi, a lot of us, we don't have the money that Kandi has. Even if you have a little bit saved up, you still ain't got a lot to fall back on. Unless you're one of these big YouTubers. And that's not what I am. Okay? So I take it very personally when I hear these stories of YouTubers' pages getting taken down and strikes and all types of stuff. Because that could be any of us at any time. Kandi. I would not. I don't know why. I would not. I did not expect that to come from her. I didn't. And again, I want to make myself very clear. Even if the Kandi didn't say, "Girl, yeah, do it," it's from your team, and because you're the captain of that ship, it falls onto you. Just like when anything happens with OLG, don't nobody mention Todd Tucker's name in the press. The first person they say is Kandi Burruss because you're the captain of that ship, even though it was Todd's idea. Anyways, that's all I really had to say. I just got disgusted. I'm hungry. I kind of want me some Starbucks, but I don't know though. I need to go to the grocery store. That's what I need to do. Y'all know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for it to cool down. Honey, this is not for me. This Houston heat, I'm telling you, it's a different type of heat. I'm telling y'all, girl. The other day it was 108 degrees. And I've been to Las Vegas before. I've been to Las Vegas before and I think it was like 119 degrees before. And it still ain't the same. And it ain't because I think it's like that dry heat. It's not the same down here. You know, we got heat and humidity. Girl, oh, baby, he twisting. Baby, he walking hard. Come on, yes, ma'am. And where's he going? It's a white boy. Baby, he is walking hard. Girl, I hope you get to where you going. I hope you get what you, girl. I hope somebody buy what you selling. Cause my God, oh my God, girl, I know that's right. Huh? You better walk to. Hmm. Somebody gonna buy it. I'm not, but somebody gonna buy it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day.